You see his face, you know him. It's all about House of Aga. We also have some giveaways for you to be a part of the premiere of this movie. It's an epic. Yeah, you might want to check this one out if you love epics. Well, we'll have him on the show this morning.
Àti pinnu wípé ìwọ la fi jẹ Aláàfin tuntun. Àmọ́ ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe alátakò dídé adé ọba rẹ o. Sọtẹ́ ọ.
Don't you just love the way epic Nigerian movies are just coming out even bigger and better? I'm just loving what I was seeing, even just from this trailer.
I love it. If they're done well, I love it. If they're done well. We've seen an increase when it comes to production quality, and so with all of the advancements, hopefully we advance in that way, with the storytelling and the way it is reimagined on screen. So yes, I mean epics are always classics. So yeah,
I was seeing
I'm on for
so
the
much
epics.
with regards to the costume in that one. Did you see the detailing? And I was just like, even the makeup was epic. Well, epic is the term.
Yeah, I think for me, I think it's definitely an amazing thing to see how far Nollywood has come so far. And I mean, we've moved from an era of literally watching the other people come in and tell our stories.
Yeah.
To us literally now taking our own stories and literally regenerating these stories and making sure that we pay attention to the details and all of that, with what you're talking about, like costuming, makeups and all of that, digging deep and literally finding the real stories of like what really went down in those times. And I think it's amazing, like for us to literally be the ones doing that.
Even though I think that is just my own, that most of these epics, what I see with the acting is that they seem more suited for theater.
Yeah, very
television.
intense. Exactly, I was going to say
that. So yeah, they seem like
very intense.
Something about epics, so Western epics or something, is that they use scenery, they use sound to convey emotions.
Yes,
but most of
not
here,
the acting.
they use the acting.
Yes.
So maybe it's our style, but it looks like something that's more.
The expressions are too. I'm like,
a lot of the best, a lot of the greats started out on theater. So it's kind of expected that they would, in some cases, overexpress some certain emotions. But the thing is, it's also quite cultural. Even in Yoruba, whenever anyone wants to exclaim, it's like, you know, they open their eyes, they open their mouth, they express it. Even just the average Yoruba man, you know how it is walking through Lagos.
Yeah.
The expressions of people are not tepid.
When if you have one or two people doing it, that's okay.
Different. When everybody,
but everybody cannot have the same temperament. Exactly.
Like, come on.
So I feel like,
and then when it's called for, it's fine.
Yeah.
But not like when you're never speaking. You're calling yourself. I'm like. But sometimes it makes
honestly, I'm telling you, Asians, Europeans, they love it. They love seeing it. They see Africans as very expressive, emotive people. But something else that's extremely expressive these days is the weather. Sometimes it looks gray, but we're not sure whether it's going to rain or not. Let's see what the weather is going to be like.
The news, my name is Mike Mesikeno. Now 70,000 naira is the new national minimum wage that will be sent in a bill to the National Assembly for legislation before it becomes law. This was the outcome of a meeting between President Bola Tinubu and leaders of the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress inside the presidential villa. State House correspondent Femi Akonde reports.
This new minimum wage of 70,000 naira comes 1 month after the 37-member tripartite committee inaugurated by President Bola Tinubu submitted its report. After meeting the president for the second time, an agreement was reached, and with a caveat of negotiating a wage increase every 3 years.
We are taking this well with mixed feeling because of the situation of the economy, but we have to move ahead. Despite the situation, and the negotiation can linger, coming from 62 to 70, and then with the promise that we'll come back soon.
We from organized labor, we have been pushing that the issue of 5 years review is too much, that a lot of economic indices may have changed. The next review will be 3 years, and after that pronouncement, we from labor, just has been said that, well, we have received what the president has promised.
Beyond the wage increase, President Bola Tinubu made some concessions on behalf of the federal government. He directed that all contentious issues with the Non-Academic Staff Union of Universities and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities be resolved. The federal government will also expedite measures to reduce the impact of economic reforms on citizens.
More money is going to go into the acquisition of more buses, the CNG buses. Nigeria is going to be more CNG compliant, according to the president.
He promised and asked that the Minister of Finance, coordinating economy and budget and the economic planning should make sure that they go back to books, because he has the discretion to look into of NASU, ASU, and SANU and all that.
This meeting is also a victory for SANU and NASU after several years of fighting the federal government over unpaid salaries and arrears. But for the Nigerian workers, they will have to wait until this bill is passed by the National Assembly and transmitted back to President Bola Tinubu before they can all enjoy the pay rise. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
The senator representing Abia North, Orji Kalu, has congratulated President Bola Tinubu for prioritizing the welfare of Nigerian workers by approving the 70,000 naira minimum wage. Senator Kalu also extends his commendation to the organized labor, Minister of Labor, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the Chief of Staff to the President, and all other stakeholders that play significant roles in the negotiation. He recalled that though he suggested 90,000, but he's impressed with the 70,000 resolution, which he described as a decent wage. He appeals to Nigerians to be patient with President Tinubu, explaining that this action is a pointer that his administration will bring relief to Nigerians in the current hard situations. And that's it for the news for this hour. We'll take a time out. We'll be back in a bit.
Hello, Niger. The time is right because the prize is right here. Be a part of our turbocharged studio audience for a chance to win amazing and mouth-watering prizes on The Price is Right. Visit www.thepriceisright.ng or The Price is Right on social media for more details on how to participate.
Registration is open to all Nigerians 18 years and above. Come on down, Niger.
It's about time.
The Price is Right is proudly brought to you by Smart Cash powered by Airtel.
Clouds of white, the bright blessed
Hi, my name is Dixon from Acme brand. Today I'll be taking you yoga poses. These poses will help you relieve pain, especially at your back. So we start. Our first pose is tabletop position. The palm and knees on the mat, head straight. For cow pose, gently raise your shoulder blade while bending your head down. Hold for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gently rolling for cow pose. Arch your back, raise your head for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring your knees wide on the mat, big toes together, stretch your hands, drop your head on the mat, drop your hips towards your heel for tight pose. Stretch and hold for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come up. Our next pose, we call it thread the needle. Raise your right arm up, then throw in, and extend your left hand. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to tabletop position. Go for the left hand. Slightly bend it in and extend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to tabletop position. Our next pose, we call it cobra pose. Extend your legs, drop your hips, lengthen your back, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll gently move up to downward facing dog. Keep your legs straight, arms straight, your hips back and high. Extend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring your knees on the mat. Our next pose is called camel pose. Just open your chest, drop your head, your hands on your heel, extend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. So this is all for today. So you can repeat these poses for 5 times. It helps relieve pain in your body, especially in your back. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a video I saw yesterday, and on this video, somebody went around and was asking questions, and I think this was in the, I think it was in the UK. Yes, I think it was in the UK, and the first question was, would you take $100,000 and go, or £100,000 or so, and go back to Nigeria? And more people said no, they're not going to do that. One person said, I'll go back to Nigeria even if I don't have the £100,000, $100,000.
Wow.
And one person said, I have it. I have it, so why would I want to go back? Even if it's for $1 million or something. And so then the conversation all went on, and it moved to the next question. Why is it that you wouldn't want to go back in spite of it? 101% of them said leadership.
Okay.
The remaining 1.01 said corruption, which of course is leadership. I said that the only reason why we're where we are as
same difference
is leadership and all that. Same thing. So, and then just immediately after that, I now saw a post where, or prior to that, a day before, was where they had pegged the age for entrance into university at 18.
Okay.
They pegged it at 18. And then 2 days after, there was a lot of agitation from the public, it was now
reverted
to 16. I don't know if there was an age before, so I don't know if you say it's a reversion, as it were, But then it seems a lot of times that these people who are elected are disconnected from the feelings of people. Because you see, democracy, as it were, is not about what you think is right. It's what about what the majority. You got into that position by the majority, right? So it so happens that when it comes to majority, what you do for the people, most of the time, is what the majority wants, right? And so when the thing came into 18 and all of that, and a lot of people kicked up against it.
Yeah.
It for me didn't make sense, because I got into university when I was 16.
Okay.
16, it was a supplementary, so it was just as I was entering 17, and then that was when I got into the university, which was basically the same year I left secondary school, right? And I wonder why it would even be, why age would even come in, because even as I entered in 16, I know there were some students who were even sharper than me.
Yeah.
You remember when we used to have double promotions?
So
it used to happen, and in such a way that I know a person that was double promoted twice.
So
because this person entered into the class and found out that she was even higher, like she had moved up, and then her level of intellect was even higher than even all of those there.
Yeah, so
and then she had to now be moved again. And so I am of the opinion that at this point around, it's not a case of age. It's all about intellectual capacity. Because look, the university, as it were, is an intellectual pursuit.
So intellectual pursuit or not, there's a reason why there's a benchmark for age all over the world for, I believe it's age 5 before any child should be admitted into a school. Because there's so much research. We had a parenting expert here this week who talked about the fact that all over the world, it's noted that no matter how developed they are in academics, how many things they cram to pass exams, they are the same across board, no matter what country they're in. Yes, what you instill in them makes a difference later on, but I'm just thinking about it. This child has done 6 years primary, 6 years secondary, and then you want to throw them in for probably another 4 or 5 years university without having added some vocational training, some, something else. There's something they do abroad in some cases called a gap year. Some parents actually choose to hold their kids back, like in the US, in the UK, hold them back for a year, have them travel the world, have them do a summer job, have them do whatever. It might be for any reason, maybe to save money for college or whatever. But that gap year is used to give them some kind of additional skills before they then go into a college or tertiary institution. In my opinion, 18 is adulthood.
Well, like you said,
adulthood.
They have a choice. I don't have a problem if you decide. So that's the problem. You cannot take the choice. We rush children a lot here. It doesn't matter. If you want to keep your child till 27, that's okay. Another person might want their child to enter university by 13. Leave it for them. We look at today. Somebody was talking about the Asians. In fact, the last time I saw a picture of the American maths, world maths competition winners, all of them were Asian. Yeah. And we spoke about how different places. There you have kids. Yeah. In fact, there's a talk about the youngest professor being at 13 also. Let it be.
But those same Asians, Mike, those same Asians, they don't give their kids exams until they're about 11 years old.
That's the point.
Here, you're throwing kids into exams at what age? 6, 7. What are they writing?
Let the choice not be taken out of my hand or the hand.
So now this is what I have to say, right? I think I'll start with the point that Mike made with regards to what leaders and what leaders are literally meant to be doing based on the fact that we're running a democracy, right? I don't necessarily think that, I mean, I love the fact that, I mean, democratically speaking, the people can have a voice and literally change a leader's decision and all of that from one thing to another thing. However, I want to say that that should literally not even be the case. Why? Because before you went into office, right, there were several stages you were meant to literally go through, right? One of which had a manifesto. Manifesto is literally you presenting your points to the people, right? Based on your plans, on what you have for a particular sector before you get into power. First of all, the people at that level were meant to have seen that your plans align with what they think is best for them and all of that before you now get into office and start implementing, right? I don't think it's even, I think for me it's literally it doesn't show that you literally have a mind of your own and have plans that literally you've thought about properly and are willing to execute. If not, if you say 18 and you put 18, stand by it and make us understand why you have done that as opposed to shifting. So that is my take on that. However, I'm not saying that him capping it at 18 was the right thing or him reverting to 16 is the right thing. However, I did get to school earlier and also, we can say in America, they hold them back for one gap year. When you enter university, ASU will hold you back naturally. You don't need gap year. Wow. Do you understand? So my point is we need to look at where we are and be reasonable. True. Like till now, the SANU and all of that, they're still threatening strikes, still dragging for their money that haven't been paid and all of that. And this, they're literally talking about total shutdown by next week and all of that. Their money is still not paid and all of that. These are years. I literally had someone working for me. We have different people that I'm talking about. Theophilus was here and all of that. Yeah. You see how long they literally stay in school. So should we really be increasing it to 18? We shouldn't be bringing it down because we know what's going to happen in front. Naturally, you're going to get the years that you think you've not spent at home. So with regards to ability, right? For a lot of schools out of the country, capacity. For a lot of schools out of the country, what I notice that they do is that in a class, irrespective of how tall you are or how short you are, once you're at the same age, you're expected to have the same mental aptitude to literally be able to absorb what's being taught in that particular class. When my sister relocated with the kids, most time, by the time they got there, they had literally surpassed some of their school, but they had to bring them back to be in the same age range with their peers and all of that. So in the end of the day, I feel, yes, with age, at a certain class, there are certain things you are meant to have known, and that's literally what they ensure happens and all of that. However, when they look at how quick you are, which is what they did, they now realize that, okay, you know what, these guys are too sharp to be here and all of that. Because whether you like it or not, their aptitude is going to affect them. So if we're used to learning at a quicker speed, you need to put them apart with where they actually are and all of that. I'm not talking about
so now they come out of university in 4 years or let's say 5, and then they're looking for work. If, in my opinion, they are taking time,
then they learn the
if they are taking time before even going into these institutions, they could even probably work while being in school. Do summer jobs. Another thing, especially because of our climate again, another thing is that gap there you're creating at that young, early stage, I feel is going to make a lot of people distracted from the educational system. That's honestly the way I see it. Yes, because even in the US, they have that problem. And that is why they encourage a lot of people. Now there are different people, I mean, with the whole Biden thing of giving like work opportunities and all of that and visas to internationals that literally have graduated from US universities. These are things that come because a lot of people in the US, whether you like it or not, they are not so educated. They actually have that gap here, go and work, and they literally just get into other things, other vacations.
I wish we'll continue. We have to wrap up now, but this is quite something. Maybe we have to find a way to bring back with extra. We can actually expand our thoughts on this and really let it all out. But hey, once again, remember that we're going to be 7 next week. It's Wednesday, the 24th of July. We'll be having quite a number of things, so keep up with our social media handles, keep up with the show. We also have some tickets. We'll talk about that during our movie segment that we want to give away for the House of Aga premiere. We mentioned that at the beginning. So hey, come on. It's raining. It's family time on Wake Up Nigeria. All right? Okay, so just stay with us. We'll take this very short time out now. We will be back in a bit.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Entertainment to me is everything. Entertainment is surrounding myself with loved ones, family, watching some good television shows, TV series, listening to good music, and taking a trip around the world, seeing new places and interacting with different people, and also having a feel of different culture and people all around the world. So for me, I would say entertainment is life. It's larger than life.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
Take a look at what we have at the covers of the dailies, and our in-house analyst is here, Mike Mesigena.
Really?
Of course, I will be starting with the Daily Times today. For the major headlines there we have, Labour accepts federal government offer of 70,000 naira as new minimum wage, says promise of a 3-year wage review by FG, particularly appeal to workers. We have why I had to intervene in the negotiation. We have that from President Tinubu. And at the top of that, to the left, we have HOR members agreed to reduce their salaries for 6 months to tackle hardship. We have that on page 10. I hear a giggle from Mike. To the right of that, we have JAM releases cut-off max for 2024-2025 admissions. We have that on page 9. To the right of that, we have federal governmental complete inherited project in spite of fund challenges, Umahi. We have that on page 6. Below there, we have Atiku accuses the Tinubu's government of exhibiting despotic traits. We have under that we have says National Assembly is the enabler of executive recklessness. So below there on this strip we have Bielsa governorship, appeal court affirms Governor Diri, deputy governor as duly elected. We have that on page 10. Mike, let's hear you on the 70,000 naira minimum wage.
What do you want to hear me on?
Give us your insights. I'll talk about serious issues here.
You see, am I joking? All right, maybe, I don't know, just 6 months. Do we even know the official salary, first of all? So what are you reducing it to, right? You are going to reduce the salaries for 6 months. What is the official salary? So let us know what it's being reduced to, right? Then
okay, so it said 50%. So now they decided to take a 50% cut
on what? How much?
On their salary. So apparently, so from
salary
from what it is, each of them literally say they're going to be donating about 300K per month into the coffers, which actually added up to about some 1 million naira.
With 300K
per month, yeah.
From so the official salary is 600K.
That's the idea.
How does that even make any sense?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess.
How does that even? What does that even do? See, let's just. I don't. Like we mentioned earlier, like I said, it's about leadership, and then we have to understand leadership is not just about the president. When we mention leadership, and everybody wants to think about the president, no. Leadership is all about every other person there. We have 3 tiers of government. We have the executive, the legislature, we have the judiciary, we have governors, we have ministers. So leadership is all of everybody. And that's what the problem is.
All right, now moving quickly on to Daily Independent, we have mixed reactions. Trail federal government labors 70,000 naira minimum wage. Workers say they can't survive on 70,000 naira as minimum wage. Accuse labor leaders of compromise. Say this is a sellout. Analysts say increasing salary will provoke other market forces. Ask federal government to consider development of public infrastructure. Others, Tinubu pledges reviewing minimum wage every 3 years, assures protesting SANU, NASU of payments of withheld salaries. We have that on page 29. And at the top there, above the masthead to the left, we have that's 1 million housing units in Nigeria. Substandard, says housing minister. To the right of that, we have JAM ask universities to admit candidates with 140 minimum score. And right there, beneath the image we have of the president and others, we know protesters and promoters of planned nationwide protests, says federal government. To the left of that, we have CBN okays forex sales to BDCs for invisible transactions. We have that on page 7. Below that, we have police officer killed in shootout that greeted arrival of Shaibu at Benin Airport. Below that, we have drama as police NASU SANU officials clash at Abuja protest. We have that on page 6. Senate moves to establish LG Electoral Commission, page 29. And of course, our democracy at risk, laments Atiku Lukman. We have that on page 6. And based on what I have to say concerning the 70,000 naira minimum wage, I guess the main thing is the reactions coming from different people. Some people are saying, okay, considering where it started from, over 600,000 naira, 70,000 naira, is definitely nothing to write home about. While others are literally like, yeah, from 30,000 naira or 35,000 naira, we're actually seeing an improve. But I think another thing that a lot of people are concerned about is about the state's willingness to literally pay, right?
Even the current one, there are many people that don't even.
They're talking about how a lot of states are literally not willing to pay. Some people are saying, okay, some states are saying, okay, fine, to be able to abide by it, they literally have to probably sack about over 600,000 workers, and that doesn't help anything in the grand scale of things. Because my thinking would be that, okay, fine, states, I don't know the way they're approaching this, right? Instead of saying, okay, fine, you cannot pay, or saying you have to sack workers to be able to meet up to this, how about thinking about other ways to literally improve your productivity? You have manpower. That's literally what you have. These are people that need to be paid. How about looking for ways to literally increase productivity with regards to products and services, sales and all of that. But anyways, I guess what they're really, and I think they're also happy about, is about the review time, given that every 3 years the salary
the other thing I wanted
wage will be reviewed.
The other thing I wanted to mention was JAM 140. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then Polytechnic is 100. That is a quarter. 400 is the total.
Yes.
How can it be 140? When we look at foreign exams like the SATs and all of that, they are fixed when it comes to the requirements for everything. How can we be going as low as 140?
Over
140. Then when I was then if you scored 200 plus, you were thinking, because 200 itself would not even take you into this thing. You have to be like 220, 230, like, you know, you understand?
Yes.
You have to be above average.
It now begs the quality of
140.
graduates will literally be having.
How?
When they
So that means that there are 4 papers.
A problem.
There are 4 papers that you're writing. You are doing 35. Minimum out of 100.
Out of 100 minimum.
That's an F.
That's an F, literally.
Do you know that that's an F?
So the quality of graduates.
Because based on Nigerian system, F now from 40 now, I'll be 39.
39.
So with an F, you can get admitted into university.
Okay, moving on. We actually have Nigerian News Direct. We're talking. So I think that's all. I think the other papers we have here are basically the same headlines over them all. Thank you, Mike.
Over them all.
Over them
if
all.
If they won't call Goliath.
Moving quickly on, we actually are over to Titi now, who's standing by in the kitchen.
Welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen for Friday. Chef Ariola's here. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Okay, so now I'm really interested in your process. As soon as he came into the kitchen this morning, he just went boom, 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 boom. He knew exactly where he wanted to put everything. And whenever you meet a chef like that, you just have such confidence that whatever they're about to prepare today, oh, goodness me, it's going to taste good.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, chef.
Thank you. Nice to
All
be
right,
back.
so let's talk about what we are making today.
So it's Thai green curry.
Thai
green curry
okay.
meatball served with rice.
Okay.
So I already made the Thai green curry paste from home. So I just a couple of vegetables. So I have cilantro, ginger, garlic, onions.
So cilantro is also called parsley. So parsley, what else?
Ginger, garlic. There's lemongrass.
Okay.
So I added some basil to it, white pepper.
Wow.
There's also there's something called galanga. It's from the same ginger family, but it's much more sweeter and thicker. That's it. There's coriander and there's cumin.
So these are all green spices and herbs.
Yes.
Very green. The only thing I didn't hear there was scent leaf. There was no scent leaf.
No, there's basil.
Basil. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So there are different species of basil.
Yes,
So this is amazing. So what did you do with this? You blended it, or did you?
Yeah, blended.
Blended?
All blended.
Okay, with water, I guess?
Yeah, and oil.
Water and oil. Yes. Okay, so does the oil bring out better flavor than the water?
Yeah, it enhances the flavor.
Okay, fantastic. So this is what you're going to use for the
Thai green curry.
Curry sauce.
Yes, of
itself.
course.
Yes. Fantastic. Now you've paired this with.
So I'm pairing with rice, just regular boiled rice.
Short grain rice.
Yes, short grain.
What is the difference though? Short grain, is there a difference in flavor?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
Because we eat mostly imported. Yeah. So most of the imported are like long grain. Yeah. So especially when you are doing things where you have to stir fry and the likes, then of course prefer long grain. So most people also want the healthier choice.
Of course.
So that's why people go for the longer grain.
This Thai green curry meatball served with rice. This is something that you can try at home. Look for some large eggs, some flour or oats, some milk, that's condensed milk, ground beef or ground chicken, ginger, fish sauce, sugar, cilantro, salt, garlic, vegetable oil. Now let's go over those herbs one more time. There was also some basil in there.
Yes, there's some basil in there.
Parsley.
There's lemongrass.
Lemongrass, amazing.
So I added some fish sauce.
Okay.
Blending as well.
So this is the paste that we were talking about.
Yes.
Parsley, onions, green chili, green cayenne pepper, cumin, white pepper, lime, lemongrass, coriander, some vegetable oil, some turmeric, and ginger or galanga. So some of these herbs you mentioned, I'm just going to pat myself on the back because I have some in my garden.
That's good.
Yes. I have basil in my garden.
I
have parsley in my garden. What else do I have? I'll figure it out.
Right.
No, I don't have lemongrass. I need that. But I hear it's very sharp.
Yeah, it is.
It's very sharp, so I don't know. I have kids around. But this is the lemon, or is this lime?
No, that's lime.
Lime,
yes.
onion, egg. So what's the first thing we need to do right now?
So first thing is get the rice boiling, then mix up our paste for the meatball.
Okay.
So this is, so I'm going to mix the oats with the eggs.
Okay.
Then, so for this, to create the paste, I've seasoned this. I added some Thai green curry paste to the chicken, as well as some oil, and I just slightly salted.
Okay. So slightly salted, nothing else apart from the oil, the paste, and the chicken. So this ground chicken here, what did you do to it? You ground it yourself in a blender, or how did you do that?
Yes, you can use it. You can use that. So you can use a food processor.
Food presser.
Or you could just chop it up yourself.
Egg directly into the oats.
Yes, then mix it. That's allow it to stay for like 5 minutes.
All right. Then, of course, the rice is going to go on the heat as well as soon as the water is boiled. But while we are doing all this in the kitchen, we have to take a quick break, get all your ingredients ready, and show us what you're up to. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us see. All right, then let's take a break, guys. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the grand comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Gbenga Adeyinka the First. OJ right here, 7 of 7, like you already know.
Gbenga right here, 7 of 7, like I'm beginning to know.
It's now time for the questions.
You don't scare me one bit. Bata, I go drink. So.
Okay. So now one chance for enter. My first question. Do you remember the names of the winners of that edition of StarQuest?
Of course I do.
Why do you?
And I hate myself for this. Because I have this question for you. Final question. No. Where outside Nigeria and what year? I think you're the only one that can be wicked.
I am thinking, because I know back in the day.
Don't think. Answer my question quick. You are thinking too much. I don't like it.
The UK.
Final answer. Okay. I said, God, please, let me to perform outside Nigeria.
Wait.
And God gave me a trip, a show in Ghana.
You can start the process yourself as well. Chef, we're making green curry meatballs.
Yes.
And rice. Okay, so the basic process for white rice is, you boil the rice. There's still some rice in that plate too. I don't know, they look that rice that way. Are you really going to leave that rice?
No, I just want to mix this. So,
okay.
I've added some oil and milk to the paste for the meatball sauce.
Okay.
So I've allowed it to stay for a while, so I'll be mixing it directly into...
Sorry, one second. Sorry, I just wanted to spoon some of this chicken to see exactly what it looks like. So this is your minced chicken.
Yes.
Right? And as you can see, it's like how minced meat is, but it doesn't look like chicken anymore. So adding this is going to give it some
holes.
Okay.
So when we are rolling it into, so maybe I might just get you a glove.
Okay, no problem at all. Do your thing. I just wanted to see the consistency of the chicken, how it should look, and it's interesting. So now adding the oats with the egg to the chicken and milk. Interesting. So by the time you start molding this, it'll hold.
Yes.
I think we had
golf ball size.
Yeah, golf ball. Okay, golf balls. Okay, sure.
Slightly.
Okay, so by the time you start molding this, it'll have better hold because of the egg, I believe.
Yes.
And then it's not going to be as wet because you've added the dry grain.
So it
fantastic.
Soaks up the water.
All right. So this is part of the process. It doesn't look like food yet, but it will soon start looking like food. Don't worry. So now, question: are we deep frying or shallow
just
frying?
Pan fry, yes.
Pan frying. Fantastic. Those are the ingredients one more time. Thai green curry meatballs served with rice. Large eggs, flour or oats, milk, ground beef or chicken, ginger, some fish sauce, sugar. I've not seen the sugar, or maybe you've added it already. Cilantro, salt, garlic, vegetable oil. That's for the meatballs themselves. Then, of course, the actual curry paste that you need for this sauce. Parsley, onions, green chili, green cayenne, cumin, if you can find it, white pepper, lime, lemongrass, coriander, vegetable oil, turmeric, and ginger. So, some people have lemongrass in their communities and they don't know how valuable this stuff is. I know that people are harvesting it these days, but with the rains that we had, a lot of people are bushy with it. Yes. And it gives this really great aroma when you're passing by. If you don't have any lemongrass, maybe get a small pot, plant some for yourself. It's a really great addition to your garden. Now, we are going to be heading over to Mike Mesikeno. It's all yours, Mike. Take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, Titi. Looking forward to what you have there in the kitchen this morning for breakfast. Let's take a look at some stories in the sporting world. It's the beautiful game. And of course, we're going to kick off with the Super Eagles ranking. And they've dropped again in the latest men's rankings released by the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. That's FIFA, of course. The three-time African champions dropped from 38 to 39. Just one spot.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jammies.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jammies.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, you for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym to get fat. Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see some what is his name?
That woman.
Bam!
Yeah,
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get talking.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment from Pure Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome pioneer Positive Force member, dancing queen of the 80s, non-conformist, Afrobeat historian in her right, and long-standing member of the multiple award-winning all-female show Your View, Omoyeni, Yeni, Anikulapo Kuti, aka YK Power! Ginger!
Take it.
Today we'll go here.
Hey, I don't read you.
Are you sure?
I know I'm not here to answer questions, I'm here to drink.
We're in trouble today.
What's your age?
I was close now.
I
said 1975.
He said 73. He said 75. Fellas wasn't even born in 75.
So will I drink half?
You go drink. Take. Make I help you. Russian.
No be half.
Which half? You will make me drink. I'll give you a hint.
Lights in no. Nepa Road. Nepa Road in Abeokuta.
First of all, my brain cannot memorize everything.
A big black bug.
A big black dog.
Bug. A big black bug.
Oh, sorry. A big.
It don't start.
Omo fela. Omo Anikulapo Kuti.
It's my eldest son. It's not my eldest son. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the one who can make time stand still forever, Mr. Kelechi Amadi. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, my brother.
You love that intro, Abi?
Yeah. It was great.
Okay,
Thank you.
We try like that.
Thank you.
Now my question, which I feel is a cheap question.
Go ahead.
What does ISO stand for?
That is it. I think I'll drink.
No, you're joking.
I'm not joking.
Kelechi Amadi. No. Shay, you didn't whine me. You're whining me now.
I think I'll drink.
Huh?
No problem.
Okay.
I've always known it as ISO. I never bothered to know what it means. I know what it means, but I never bothered to know what the acronym is. Tell me the brand of camera that I use, so much so that I even became an ambassador. That's very easy. It's out there.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
I just said, let me give you this one as a token of my appreciation.
Sony.
Drink!
I'm not done. You did not say final answer.
It's final answer.
You did not ask me if that was my final answer.
You don't have any choice again. It's only
Nikon.
How many cameras do they have? My
Nikon.
friend to drink. I gave you a very easy something.
Nikon now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Made Kuti in the building. It's still 7 of 7, and we've been doing a whole lot of protesting. The only thing that remains is just to carry placard.
It's about 5 of 7, to be honest. Because, ask your question. I have so much to speak about once we finish.
We will not give you the time because it's 7 of 7.
I will make the time now. He said he will not ask questions about science.
No.
Neuroplasticity.
And based on
he asked a question that was subjective about high life, and he did not finalize his answer about a Kuti question where there are only 3 of us.
Editor, scratch this part out.
That could have possibly composed the music.
Editor, scratch this part out.
Stupidity is an act of ignorance.
Hey God, Madi.
Was composed by which Kuti?
Femi Kuti.
Is that your final answer?
Oh God, I'm Shehu Kuti. No, wait, Femi Kuti.
You said
Femi Kuti. Wait.
You can't be allowed.
No, you've not asked me anything.
Everyone.
You've not asked me anything. So my final answer.
No. All I have to say is this show is really about drinking.
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
The questions don't matter.
That's the whole
Justice
idea.
is out the window.
We throw caution to
we
the
have
wind
no
right
morals here.
On the 7 of 7.
Entertainment for me, first of all, I say it's a vocation. It's work for me. It's a way of life that brings about merriment, relaxation, and it's happiness. It's everything good put together. Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life for A1.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time.
On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back-to-back.
And all the biggest news from the world of entertainment, only on Max Hits.
Area, waiting the apple, waiting the shop. Tune into our award-winning waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a master.
You know what it is.
It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Sheen. Let's go!
102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
I am there. Cloud white, the bright blessed.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. It's been 1 hour so far, and we've got 45 minutes to go. Well. It's the last week just before our 7th anniversary.
It is.
That is what the whole of next week will be all about.
Yeah.
Wednesday is the exact day.
Okay.
But
something's frying in the kitchen.
Definitely. Let's get to see a bit of what's happening there.
Ooh.
A lot is actually happening here with Mariola. We literally have. We're making rice and Thai green curry.
Yes,
amazing. So he literally just poured the curry mix into the pot. So I'm guessing you used curry leaves, right? No?
No curry leaves at all.
To make Thai green curry.
Celery, ginger, garlic.
Okay, so I thought you were gonna fry this.
Yes.
That was actually what I was excited to actually be here for.
Don't worry, we'll show that in a bit.
Okay, so when Titi, you want to show Titi alone, right? So when Titi is here, she
wow, Winfrey. It's not like that now. It's not like that.
It's fine.
We had a plan. But hey, we're going to be going back to the kitchen in a bit. But let's tell everyone what we still have planned. By the way, my name is Titilayo Oyinson.
I'm Mike Messi Kenor. Now, we have a performance, of course, in this second lap of the show.
Yeah.
That's part of what we do. Of course, there's movies also. But for the musical performance, we've got X-Squad, a dynamic group led by rising stars James and John.
Yes,
and that will quite be something, yeah? We're looking forward to that performance by X-Squad. In a
in our Friday fashion, we will be giving you some of those trailers you need to see.
So this is the final trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of a sneak peek. There's been so much of this one, but it's out next week in the cinemas, next Friday. So this is like the final one.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know. That.
No, she's not. Oh, yes, she is. Oh, yes.
Then, of course, we'll be having another guest, Seun Akindele, renowned Nigerian actor known for his roles like On Bended Knees, in The Antique, Heroes and Villains, and so many others. We're going to delve into his impressive career and most recent projects like what you're seeing right now.
Olúwa mi Aláàfin Lábísí ti gbé kuru jẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹbọra.
Àti wá nílò ọba tuntun báyìí. Ó dìmúlẹ̀. Ó dàṣẹ. A ti pinnu wípé ìwọ la fi jẹ Aláàfin tuntun. Àmọ́ ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe alátakò dídé adé ọba rẹ o. Sọ tẹ́ ọ lọ́rùn àbí kò tẹ́ ọ lọ́rùn.
Bàbá mi fìdí múlẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí afọbajẹ àti ayọ̀ ọba nípò.
Èmi mo fi jẹ oyè Báṣọ̀run.
Okay,
so
it's giveaway season.
Yeah, just for that movie, just go online. We've already posted.
Yeah.
So check up our handle, Wake Up Nigeria on TVC.
Yeah.
And TVC Entertainment. Just go there. The post is already there. Just go and start answering now.
Yeah.
Go there now.
Right now.
Because we're going to pick the first 7 that answer. So the faster you go, we'll mention that across the show. The faster you go, the easier it will be to win for a premiere. It's a premiere event, so getting a ticket is quite something, not just a normal movie. You get to see the celebrities and all of that. Understand? So just go there.
Yeah.
Then also, there's talk about the biggest drawing. Well, what's it? Biggest drawing on a canvas or something?
The largest drawing. The largest drawing. And
on a canvas by an individual.
On a canvas by an individual. Now, it's been set up at the stadium at Racecourse. Onikon Stadium. Well, I've been calling it Racecourse. Sorry, that's just the area. Onikon Stadium.
Yeah.
And amazing drones and photos and video footage of all the activity happening while this drawing is going on. He's got support from so many people all over the world that are just tuning in to see him draw. Now, from what we could see of the initial drawing, Dr. Fola David has embarked on something people are just so enamored by. It's, I think, what's the name of the gentleman that became very famous recently for his cultural outfit? His name keeps skipping my mind. I saw something like that in the drawing. I saw some of the bronze busts in the drawing. It's a very culturally rich drawing he's putting together. He also has incredible sponsors as well. So, yeah.
So Dr. Fola David is literally one that has been, as he's an artist, he's been an artist for the longest time. So I had an opportunity, or the privilege of interviewing him sometime in 2020. And he literally, I mean, is an actual doctor who actually still practices and then still like puts a lot into his arts as well.
Of course.
So this is definitely an amazing fit for him. The drawing, we don't have the exact measurements, but it's definitely a humongous one. It started about 3 days ago. And it's been going day and night, literally doing. So I think for me, what is most intriguing about it is his personal experience. So as it's going through, he had people documenting how he's feeling at certain times. So he's complaining about how his feet hurt. He said he doesn't know what literally made him think he could actually do this and it's like be a walk in the park and all of that. Talking about how his feet hurts, his waist hurts, and the glare from the white canvas, staring at the white canvas. So there are like different things and all of that. So. It's really been amazing so far. It's been
so I just want to talk about how Nigeria has now become the home of
Guinness World Record.
I'm telling you. But it's a good thing in some ways. I think that's something that we can jump on. Okay, this is the home of records. Because you look at how tourism is a major driver in a lot of economies. I think about it. When you have these different things that have broken these records, and then you have a gallery. Think about it. You have a gallery of records at one particular point in time. Maybe you have something from Hilda. You have something from
the dance industry.
Exactly.
Even the modeling industry. There's
before
the lady
Hilda,
that came on Wednesday talked about the longest catwalk. I actually talked to her about you as well, thinking of how we can collaborate. She's bringing 1,000 designers, about 500 makeup artists, 30 models are going to be walking for 4 days. People are thinking big. I feel like because of this record-breaking trend, I'm going to still call it.
Trend.
It's
definitely
something that's pushing people to their limits, which I think is good. I think it's really good. I don't know, but I'm trying to imagine how much paint or how much ink he's going to have to use for this now.
Of course.
And where the finance must have come from to even fund, even using that space.
Well, as you said, he does have a number of sponsors. But beyond that, I think for me, what is even most exciting is by the time I'm seeing that, I mean, what his drawing literally portrays Nigeria, Africa, our heritage, talking about the East, the West, the North, the South. You see all those images on the canvas. I think it's a beautiful thing. So no matter who is recording that, you're literally seeing Nigeria right there. I think it's lovely.
Exactly. Amazing stuff. We're definitely going to be watching out for what Dr. Fola is doing, and hopefully the weather will hold for him.
Yes, a lot of people keep asking, it rains, what
the
next?
weather will hold. It's not going to rain on that canvas. It will be finished before the rains come down. All right, then let's see what the weather is going to be like to prove that we are right. All right then, back in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, Chef Ariola doing his thing. Green Thai green curry with chicken balls. Well, they are chicken meatballs. Yeah. Now, these meatballs are grinded or processed chicken mixed with grains. That's oats or flour you could use, an egg, and milk. So now he's doing a pan fry. I actually thought this was going to be a deep fry kind of akara kind of thing, but you're not doing that.
Yeah, it's chicken chest, so it doesn't take too long.
Okay, fantastic.
You just need to brown because we're still going to stew it afterwards.
Interesting. So you just want to brown it, give it some heat just to make it form, I guess.
Yes.
Give it some shape and form. Nice, nice. I actually thought it was going to be a little drier than this. It still looks a bit moist. Yeah. I don't know.
Because we are using chicken chest, so we want to retain some moisture.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So there was some stock cubes in there as well.
I added it to
the curry itself. Now that curry, the combination of herbs and vegetables in there, as you can see how green it is just so amazingly green. It's impressively green. We have some cilantro in there, parsley. We have, what else? We have lemongrass in there.
And some green chili.
Green chili in there as well. It's just one of those mixes that you just can't go wrong with this. It's just a rich combination of flavors. Now, the green chili, is it as hot as atarodo, for instance?
It's a milder version.
It's a milder version, but it still has heat.
Yes. So
please try this at home, guys, if you can. Those are the ingredients you need. Some large eggs, oats, flour, milk, ground beef or chicken, some ginger, some sugar, cilantro or parsley, salt, garlic, vegetable oil. Those are some things you can use. Then also, to make the actual curry sauce itself, there's a list of ingredients you need, and that list of ingredients is going to come your way in a bit. Chef Ari, the rice is off the heat.
Yes.
You drained the rice already.
Yes.
We didn't add anything to the rice, did we?
Nothing.
Really?
This does the magic.
Okay, fantastic. So nothing was added to the rice, but it looks nice and white and clean and perfectly done. It's not al dente, yes? No, it's completely cooked.
Completely cooked.
All right, fantastic. So that's for the paste that you're seeing on screen there. Some parsley, onions, green chili, green cayenne pepper, cumin, white pepper, lime. I saw the lime go in. Some lemongrass, coriander, and of course vegetable oil. Yeah. Turmeric, ginger, or galangal is going to be one of those mixes that you will remember as creating one of the best sauces you've ever made. Just make sure you...
Keeps for about 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months? Once cooked?
Once cooked.
Wow.
Even if you haven't cooked.
Interesting.
In the fridge.
Amazing.
Not the freezer, just in the fridge. Keeps for long because...
Interesting.
Fresh herbs, basic.
So there's no protein in there yet?
No protein in there.
Okay.
So this is what goes
it'll
in.
keep it, as long as you don't put the protein in.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, then we have to go to a quick break, but trust Chef Ari, he has us covered, and you're going to see an amazing meal come to life right here on the show. At this point, where are we going? Where are we going? Have you guessed it? We're going on a break. Stay with us. As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time.
On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back-to-back.
And all the biggest news from the world of entertainment, only on Max Hits.
Area! Waiting the apple, waiting the shop. Tune into our award-winning waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive. Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a Max Drive.
You know what it is. It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Shee. Let's go!
102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate,
and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amakora Kwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to our hacker. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
Still a beautiful Friday morning right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, to set the mood for the weekend, we have an interesting musical performance. We have with us today X Squad. Now, they're a dynamic music group led by rising stars James and John. They've previously collaborated with big names like Terry G, Portable of Z Nation. Hi, X Squad. How you guys doing?
We are good.
Are you guys brothers, James and John?
As you can see.
As I can see, no, as an actual blood brothers.
We are brothers from above.
Brothers from above. All right, amazing. So tell me about the musical journey so far.
Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James, is John. Together we are the X Squad, man.
X Squad is here.
The journey has been nice, rough, slow, and cool. We just want to say thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not working hard, we won't be here.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So,
amazing. All right, are you ready to perform for us today? Okay, so you can continue with your performance. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Shadi.
Take our party.
Industry on fire, then go hear them. X Squad is here. Ooh. Yeah, yo. Squad boys with a ginger, that's what the boss of the place and the way that we enter. African boys with a ginger, that's what the boss of the place. I'm a big representer. Who lead them, son of the father, son of the soil. I'm a freedom fighter. Original, not be made in China. Anywhere we enter, with the fire the ground, we the make them remember. Just like December, we are the swing where they give them the carnival.
Oya Shade, yeka pate, yeka jaye, malasule. Oya Shade, yeka pate, yeka jaye, malasule. It's time for us to jolly, make you come my party, on my party, they go spray you money. Oh yeah, take the money, only lati kora mos. Oh yeah, take the moto. Oh yes, I make you party, hallelujah. For the booty where they pass in my singer. Export celebration, many inspiration. Oya Shade, yeka pate, yeka jaye, malasule. Oya Shade, yeka pate, yeka jaye, malasule.
me that you sent someone to follow me to terrorize me.
I don't know what
Just stop lying to me, Charlie. You are the only enemy I have in this life.
All I want now is to earn your forgiveness. I'm an inmate here, just like you are.
Charlie Cruz, conditional freedom.
We will now begin this process by review.
Where is Eric?
Hey! Out of the way! Mark! I was born ready, princess.
Level 2, electrified fence.
That's terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Back in civilian life, I wear a toupee. But nobody knows. Everybody knows. Go. Come on, girl! She's coming with us! No, she's not. Oh, yes, she is. No. Oh, yes.
Al, I'm back.
About damn time. You holding? I'm all out of devil's dandruff and I'm shaking like an angry vibrator.
Thank you, Al. We have company. Gracia.
That's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
Nice fake o'clock shadow.
It's a summer balayage from the French. It's meant to mimic the natural highlights of the sun.
It's a toupee.
It's a hair system.
I love your hair system, Wade.
Oh wow, Deadpool and Wolverine. What? Seeing Hugh Jackman as Wolverine yet again just feels extremely nostalgic.
Baba said he had retired.
Yes, sir.
But now there's a lot of them coming back because we almost know that Robert Downey is going to come back.
Wow.
He has to come back.
He
has to come. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not about him anymore.
So yes, the thing is this year, this is supposed to be giving some resurgence to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
It's been really messed up with the whole Thor movies. After Endgame, everything just went.
Yes, everything literally tanked.
So
but
the
you
good news
literally
is that
called something Endgame. Everybody thought it was over.
it cannot be over. It was the first phase. It was the third phase.
Okay.
Fourth phase. But you see now, the Russo brothers are coming back for the next 2 Avengers movie. They are about signing their contracts and all that. And so Deadpool and Wolverine are your favorites in some ways. You know, this is Marvel and all of that. So there's a lot of hype about this. Remains to be seen if they'll meet up to the hype. But yeah, there's a lot of it's witty. You have a lot of wit.
I think for me, right, when I think about Deadpool, I think of Deadpool fans. It's really not about the action. For me, it's just about the wits, about the fun, about the lousiness, and all of that. So yeah, of course, I'm just like, it's not one of those movies I don't watch with like so much. I just watch this with like an open mind. I'm just like, okay, but yeah, it's.
But one thing I will say is that anything with Hugh Jackman in it, I'm going to watch it. He's always given over and over again. I don't think you can find many bad Hugh Jackman movies. He's done everything from Broadway, everything. So it's I think it's going to be one to watch. But let's see what else we have.
Yeah, it's Deliverance now. Some people might need some binding and casting.
Wow.
Let's check out Deliverance.
Remember, before we get started, whatever it says to you, do not listen to it. It will play on your heart, it will play on your mind. My name is Apostle Bernice James. The other person present is Ebony Jackson, the mother. Father, we ask that you cleanse and sanctify us for this deliverance. Ebony, get back.
If you believe, you shall be saved. You
deep talk.
So after Russell Crowe did The Pope's Exorcist, he did another one, which I don't know if it's now becoming typecast, but I mean, well, Hollywood has always had a thing for the supernatural, as it were. And you see it in all the exorcist and exorcism movies and all of that. And so they're a good watch. And would I be looking up for this one? It depends. Maybe let's see how it goes. But it's out on Netflix, I think, in the next week or so.
Yeah. So I think for me, right, normally horror, I stay away as far. But this year, I'm like, open my mind to more. But I will watch this one because it's based on a true life.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's based on real life, and I definitely want.
This is not going to watch it.
Nah, you know I'm not going to watch this one.
So you start knowing the signs.
I'm not watching this one.
Deliverance. I know one or two people that.
Interesting cast there, but
yeah.
Let's head over to the next trailer.
This is Transformers 1. Of course, it's a sneak peek into what the animated version of Transformers, the next one starring Chris Hemsworth, is all about.
The name's Mirage. Come on, give me a little tap. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the script, same number, same hood. It's all good. Pull over! I'm not driving! Yeah. Nah. Relax. I'm Mirage, remember?
Okay, so that was Rise of the Beast, yeah. It was just a prelude to, it's the last one before the one we wanted to talk about, which stars Brian Tree Henry and Chris Hemsworth as a voice of Megatron, but he as voice of Optimus Prime. But this was before he was Optimus Prime, and before Megatron was Megatron. So by next week,
as youth, right? When they were younger.
Yeah, when they were younger
so it's like
robots.
the origin story of
So next week you get to see that final peak of a trailer. The movie's coming out, and then people are talking about Chris Hemsworth and his voice. You know, the way he can be comical and all of that. Like, is it the best one? You know how Optimus Prime voice is now very you know, the leader and all of that.
He didn't do too badly in Guardian of the Galaxy with his voice. With the last time when he was trying to
Chris Hemsworth. In the Marvel, he has made himself a joke with most of the Thor movies. Yes, Taika Waititi didn't help him. It's just so much of a joke. Exactly, it's just so much. And he's part of the reason why the MCU is now needs Robert Downey to come back. Yes,
but comedy always sells,
taking off
comedy sells.
Taking off, Chadwick Boseman's passing was a major blow. There was a storyline trying to make him, you know, like more or less like the leader of the Avengers, and then him passing. And then with the issues happening with what's his name now, Kang the Conqueror. What's his name now? His legal issues. So they are built up. He built him up as the next bad guy, and they had to take him out. So the MC is in need of help.
So Robert Downey Jr. coming in, maybe a saving grace. Well, it remains to be seen. We have loads of these trailers coming your way every single Friday, so hey, we'll be following up with that as well. But at this point, we have to take another break. There's still more on Wake Up Nigeria.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. Tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Mama Korakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to our hacker. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Well, Niger,
the time is right because the prize is right here. Be a part of our turbocharged studio audience for a chance to win amazing and mouth-watering prizes on The Price is Right. Visit www.thepriceisright.ng or The Price is Right on social media for more details on how to participate.
Registration is open to all Nigerians 18 years and above. Come on down, Niger.
It's about time.
The Price is Right is proudly brought to you by Smart Cash powered by Airtel.
This is 7 of 7. My name is OJ and signing the sobriety into my hands tonight on this social experiment called the 7 of 7 is Owen G. What is the name, or what was the name? You see, I want to make them better now.
Rockhart.
No, of the goat when they brought it on stage.
The name of that goat.
Yeah.
We should go there.
No, that one easy now.
I'm just drinking this so that I can ask him my own questions. It's not because of
Buga.
He didn't get it. You know. Okay. Mention 10 female stand-up comedians in Nigeria. See, just mention their stage name. If you annoy me, you will mention their real names and the year they started. And if you annoy me further, you mention the names of their husbands and the names of their children. Try me now. Okay, mention their name.
Let's just.
No, wait.
Èwo lójú rẹ̀ ń dán yìí tí wọ́n ti gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé.
Màá tẹ̀lé àṣẹ yín tààràtààrà ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe tọkàntọkàn. Tẹ́ bá fọkàn mi ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún.
Ó sọ̀kòsọ̀rọ̀ ó ti jalè àgbọ̀n. Mo fẹ́ kó o dìde kó o kó jagunjagun jọ. Ìlẹ́gẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sí lẹ́rù. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn rò.
Wow.
Stellar cast there.
Epic
and all of that. And pulse, it raises your pulse when you take a look at that trailer, and that is what I'm hoping for when we finally get to see this movie, House of God. We've got Seun Akindele. He is a renowned Nigerian actor known for his roles in quite a lot. If we start with his roles, we might spend the whole interview talking about his roles.
Telling you. It's great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right.
This is quite something. The trailer, House of God, really... you watch it and it gets your pulse racing and all of that. Before we get into what the movie was like and all of that, the synopsis of the story, what was it like working on this project?
Amazing. That's what I would first of all tell you. It was an amazing experience, and no one tells our own story the way we do by ourselves.
Yeah.
So this actually was an experience in that light, and I was just extremely happy to be part of the project, to be telling the story. It's a period piece. It's our own period piece, and then to be part of the ones who tell the story in our own way is something I'm proud of. I'm proud to be part of.
Okay, so the question is, what is Ga, or who is Ga? Yeah.
Okay, we need to understand that the House of Ga, because it is a period piece, is a story about the Oyo Empire, the Nope Kingdom in the early times.
Okay.
And we need to understand that the House of Ga was a very, very powerful house or an entity at that period of time. They were probably consulted when the lawmakers, the rules, and the kingdom, whatever things could be decided in the kingdom, the House of God needs to be part of it. So that the House of God.
So the great houses in that particular empire.
Yes, yes, you can put it that way.
Wonderful.
So
wonderful.
House of God was actually.
What role do you play in it?
I was one of his children. Yes, Onishikun.
So just give us a brief synopsis of the movie House of God. Just a brief.
Okay, I think it was it also dealt with power tussle at this period of time. It was there were lots of political upheaval between the powerhouses, as so to speak, at that period of time. So it was more or less trying to manipulate the entire kingdom for his own personal gain. So the House of God shows how this whole thing had been unraveled, how he tried to acquire power and fame for his own house. which is the House of God.
So it's like
I'm looking forward to it.
It's like a Game of Thrones of the.
I am
You
telling you. So,
get it.
So when they say that, I'm thinking about the different houses.
Yeah.
You have an idea of what this piece would be. I'm looking forward to it. The premiere is tomorrow.
No, it's on
Sunday.
Yes.
On Sunday.
Yes.
On Sunday and all over. On Sunday, wonderful. You see, epic movies. Do you think with the way the new Nollywood is emerging, you think this is where our strength lies when it comes to storytelling and all of that? Epic pieces versus maybe action versus drama, as it were. Because now you have scenes here where maybe there's battles and all of that.
Yeah.
Do you think that we are at the stage where we can tell the story on a standard that is acceptable globally?
Yes, sir, it is. Netflix is acceptable globally, and it's going to be released on Netflix, as so to speak. We're not going to the cinemas with the movie, so it's an international platform that the film is already been established on. And like I said, it's a period piece, and no one is going to tell your story as much as you are going to do it. So that's why we're doing it in our own kind of way. It's now appearing very unique to the outside world because we are telling it in our own way, the way we know it, and the originality it's coming out and there for people to see.
Yeah. So I want to touch on the actual, should I term it, logistics of putting together something like this? I know you were just part of the cast at this point, but how long did it take to put this all together? And were there some aspects that took longer than usual for you in a movie?
Yeah, we saw a little bit of it because as an actor, you come on set, and by the way, this was shot all the way in a pair.
Wow.
It was in a remote place that was, it's an entire village that was built for the production of this movie by Bolanle Austin Peters joining the project, and I guess she went the whole 9 yards to produce the project. And then we go on set sometimes and we see how big the set is. We see the kind of workflow that is going on set, and you could tell that there was a lot of time. And there was a lot of time meticulously put into creating the project. And there were times we were asked to come on set, and then we didn't work until late in the night, and then we work all night, and then we're fighting with biting mosquitoes and all of that. But it was fun because, I mean, this is what we do and we love it.
And this is the result that we're seeing on screen. The
Wonderful.
costuming, the makeup.
Costuming, the makeup.
Yes.
Now, people have spoken about financing when it comes to Nollywood, as it were. If you wanted to pinpoint something that can take us, I don't want to say challenges, that will take us to the next level, is financing a major aspect of that? Or do you think people say we don't tell stories as well as we used to back then?
Well, I don't think we would have produced House of God better than we have now if we had done it a previous time. So we're doing good projects, we're doing good movies, and we're telling the stories just the way we can. So I think finance is a major role. And if you know your onions, you know the kind of project you're about to go into. If you don't have the money to bring it to life, it's not going to happen. Wow. Producing has to do with gathering a lot of expertise, a lot of professionals, a lot of individuals. Yeah. So you need money to keep them working, to keep them on set. And this project actually went on for months. So you would need people to feed people, you need to take care of them, you need to house them. Yeah. So it's a whole lot of financial requirements that is put into producing a good project.
And that would just lead me to what a number of people, especially practitioners, Nollywood practitioners, have said, that YouTube is becoming the dearth of Nollywood, as it were. People go get a shortlet, spend 2 days, and then wash and then put it up on YouTube. Why? Now we have a lot of views, especially diaspora views, because YouTube has that, you know the money.
That edge, that reach.
Do you agree with that? Because there are a number of seasoned practitioners who have mentioned, I think it was Culinary who mentioned at one particular point in time, kind of that, look, YouTube is becoming the dearth, as it were, of Nollywood at this stage. Because of the way, just put something together and then...
You know that famous phrase that says, you can't beat them?
Yeah, join them. Yeah. Because I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking about that.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
But the thing is, the funding that comes from YouTube is something you cannot refute.
No.
The
isn't
amount
that
of money
affecting
comes
quality? I mean, they literally sometimes spend
Now,
one
when
day.
you say quality, what do you mean by quality?
All round. I'm talking about from production, as it were, storytelling. You know, somebody just comes in, and so I've seen some that I've done in 2 days. Can you shoot something full length, not a short film, in 2 days, and then you expect
because of
to
the
be that
platform
good?
they're putting it on, it's allowed. Yeah, the platform would allow you to. It allows for mistakes. It allows for a little bit of unprofessionalism, if I would say. You know, so it's a platform where you know you're not going to go get perfect script, perfect pictures. You know, you have very clean pictures. You have all the details. You know, so it's basically made it easy for everyone to do. In order to make ends meet, and I mean, you know, it's going to be a welcome.
And in the end, it is the movie business, and if you're not making money, then what's
the point?
Exactly. But I'm so pleased to see you. I've known him for so long. I think we used to do modeling.
Modeling, the days of modeling, yes.
Back in the day. Seeing you in epics like this just makes me so proud. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you. Titi prepared breakfast. I don't know if you want to have breakfast that she prepared.
Okay, what was it? What's the breakfast?
Chef Ari prepared the breakfast. Don't worry, he is a seasoned chef. And speaking of seasons, he has put in some amazing herbs. We have curry in the kitchen. Let's go.
Oh, let's go then.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Apanilẹ́kúnjayé. Kinupe kò ní tẹríba. Ẹyẹ máa lọ. Ọ̀dájú. Ẹsẹ̀ wọn bọ́ sẹ́sẹ̀ sójú. Ìkà.
Olúwa mi Aláàfin Lábísí ti gbé kúrú jẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹbọra.
Àti wàá nílò ọba tuntun báyìí. Ó dìmúlẹ̀. Ó dàṣẹ. A ti pinnu wípé ìwọ la fi jẹ Aláàfin tuntun. Àmọ́ ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó lè ṣe alátakò dídé adé ọba rẹ o. Sọ tẹ́ ọ lọ́rùn àbí kò tẹ́ ọ lọ́rùn.
Bàbá mi fìdí múlẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí afọbajẹ àti ayọ̀ ọba nípò.
Èmi mo fi jẹ oyè Báṣọ̀run. Ọ̀pọ̀ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n fẹ́ fẹ́ yóò gé mi jẹ. Ẹ̀yin náà sì gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀ sí àṣẹ tèmi. Èwo lójú rẹ̀ ń dán yìí tí mo ti gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé.
Màá tẹ̀lé àṣẹ yín tààràtààrà ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe tọkàntọkàn. Tẹ́ bá fọkàn mi ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún.
Kò sọ̀kòsọ̀rọ̀ kò ti jalè àgbọ̀n. Mo fẹ́ kó o dìde kó o kó jagunjagun jọ. Kò sí lẹ́rù. Ẹgbẹ́ wọn rún. Ránṣẹ́ sí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ mi. Wo lè jẹ́ jagunjagun. Sọ fún wọn kí gbogbo wọn padà sílé. Ló gbọ́dọ̀ síta.
Okay, all right. At this point, we are so excited to see that movie. And speaking of epic things, what Chef Ariola has put together is also epic. Green curry, Thai green curry and meatballs. Yes, so Shion, we would love for you to taste this and tell us what you think. It's paired with white rice. And yes, there's a lot of lovely herbs and spices in there for you to try out as well. Chef Ari, thank you so much for showing us this.
So is this just our local kind of rice?
Yes, this is our local rice.
Okay.
Yes, local rice. Short grain rice. And we are...
And this is meatballs or chicken?
Chicken.
Yeah, chicken?
Yes.
Meatballs. Okay, so let me tell you. I don't like meatballs, but I would see how I feel after I've tasted your chicken balls.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. The expressions on your face are indeed epic. We have to wrap it up now, though.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything.
One more, please.
That says it all.
Amazing.
All right.
I love it.
Thank you for coming. And like again, the premiere is on Sunday. We have some tickets to give out. Go on our social media handle, Wake Up Nigeria on TVCE to check out the question and to win. We will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. Bye.
The follow